vibrations are different. Not like
cheap shit, man. I told you ain't gonna get no hoes like that, lad.
You got me motherfucking crazy, nigga. These hoes love fly dirty niggas. You understand?
No, I don't.
Oh my God. Look, you watching Latin? That nigga took a whole bitch castle with a fucking monkey as a thief, nigga. Latin, bum niggas, son. You know what I mean? You see Coming to America?
About it, man.
She thought he was a gold herder, man.
Stop playing.
He took a nigga bitch, homie was rich.
To be loved.
To be fucking loved, nigga. You get what I'm saying, nigga? I keep trying to tell you. Titanic. I know you seen Titanic, right? He took a nigga bitch on a boat. Up there in 2 days. I know he raw dog. There weren't no condoms back then. He taught that bitch how to spit. Like he got her smoking weed with the bum niggas. Like on the 4th floor and shit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, my nigga. You want to hear some more? I can keep going. Bitches love fly bum niggas, son.
Name one more fly bum nigga, man.
Shrek.
What about that nigga, man?
He had that bitch turn into an ogre. She said she'd rather wash her ass in a swamp than to go to far, far away with the parents, nigga.
I ain't never think about it like that.
Yeah, fly bum niggas. Son. I wasting the money on these hoes. They leave y'all for niggas like me.
Alright, y'all know what it is. This the Blog Father, and we back for another blog montage. So today, other than our usual Jeremy Hill, we also have some Ugly Money podcast, Theo Cooper and the Do Better podcast, a little bit of Fox News, and we even got some Pearly things. And I know how we in Black YouTube feel about Pearl, but when she's right, she's right. Let's go.
I don't like it when women sully the name of other women by demanding that men are rich or of a certain height before they meet them and before they determine whether or not they have anything in common or this alchemy, which is so incredibly important. And I think that's what the professor is trying to get at. As human beings, we're tactile. We like to feel things and smell things. And we are removed from that process when our entire lives are digital. But he's also in New York City. If you go to different parts of the country, people are still outside. People are swimming in rivers and people are snowboarding. And if those are the kind of people you want, you have to put yourself in those situations and take yourself out of a city. But Matt's absolutely right about Italy. Like in Italy, men will make love to you with their eyes.
Yes.
And Germany, they just stare at you. Like dudes stare at you and it's like, I don't know if you're a serial killer or you're super into me, but now I want to see your schnitzel. So
I don't know who needs to hear this, but learn to apologize when you're wrong instead of being defensive because you're embarrassed.
So much in women that drives me nuts is women who can't apologize.
Oh, accountability.
But they cannot own up at all. Like they refuse. So much so that a guy that I dated before I met my husband, I remember we had some type of argument and I said, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said something that way. And he almost passed out because he was like, no woman in his life had ever said, I'm sorry.
Of course.
And he was like, what the hell?
Of course.
And I was raised like my parents, my mom and dad raised me to be like, when you do something wrong or you hurt somebody's feelings and you go back and you apologize.
And I think that women are just sold a dream over and over again. God's timing. It'll happen. When really you have to put effort into making things happen. I'm a patriarchist. I believe in patriarchy. I think that you shouldn't have rights unless you're willing to take on the responsibility that comes with it. That's my opinion. And I think until women take on the responsibility of men, that really, why is it fair that we have the same rights? So it's interesting because what we've seen instead of going more towards patriarchy is more egalitarian models. So more fair and more equal. But a lot of times when women are in the man's position and have to take on the responsibilities of the men, they don't like it. So here is a woman refusing to pay child support.
So do you not think you need to be paying child support to him?
No, he makes more money than I do.
But he has the full responsibility of parenting the child. You're not doing anything. You don't even want the baby.
Yeah, if he wanted the baby, he should take care of it then.
You made that up. How much money do you make?
$4,000 a month.
What do you do for a living?
I'm an exotic dancer.
Oh, okay. So $4,000. I mean, you don't want to pay him.
Correct.
No, that's not how this works. Your net calculated at $3,266.81, which brings your child support amount to $653.36, and you cover health insurance?
$144 a month.
So that amount is going to be added to that. So $650, $336 plus the $344 that he pays in health insurance will be $997.36 a month. He can come back later. He comes back in here. You've made more money. You already know what's going to happen, right?
So this woman wants child support. This is what I mean, the audacity. This chick, he's watching the kid. She expects money. Women view children as a payday. Yes, 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 yes. And I think it's hilarious that this chick now has to pay child support. If it's up to me, I just think the government needs to get out of the business of marriage and family court. I think you need to leave this up to the parties.
Relevant to speak on because it's interesting.
Wait, what?
It's
Yeah.
fascinating. I am
That's what I'm saying.
fascinated by hoes. I'll say it. I'm absolutely fascinated by the way the hoe mind works, the way the hoe hive works. I'm fascinated.
Next
I cover it
documentary.
on my show. You
And
are
it is
correct.
trending.
It is
I'm
trending.
saying
When
it's such a
Emma
hot
gets
topic
up
to
and does a
speak about.
video and says something like, it's chic to be divorced before you're 30. It is absolutely fascinating to see how someone's mind can be so warped. In the same way that I think it's fascinating when anybody does anything crazy or says anything crazy, and I cover it on my podcast. I am not knocking it at all. I just tell people what the facts are. You can choose this lifestyle, and here is where you are 99.9% likely to lead in your life, right? You are probably not destined for marriage. You're probably not destined for a stable relationship. Men are going to not want this long term. You can say it 1,000 times. You can have 1,000 cultural examples, and women's still got to go out there and be hoes, because they're about their money and about a Cardi B song or whatever it is. So yes, I think it is fascinating.
And, there's something respectable about shame. There's something respectable about it. Because at least, you can admit, all right, that wasn't the right decision, but I do feel shame about it. But the problem is in modern culture is that really not only do women not feel shame, we parade our bad decisions and market it to the younger women as good decisions. And this is the problem is, and we get so much flack for just calling water wet. The sky is blue. Men don't generally like whores. It's better to be more pure.
Pearl is speaking the truth in this clip. A woman can be told things that are factual, but she'll still reject those facts and all the evidence proving it if she feels differently.
It's 2023 and I got 5 sets of rules for us ladies. Let's do it. Rule number 1, our past is passed the fuck away. We no longer claim exes this year. Whoever gets us this year will be our first man ever. If he didn't make it to this year with you, then he got left out on Bad and Bougie. Rule number 2, I ain't beefing with nobody. That shit is ghetto. I still want to see you eat bitch, just not from my table. Rule number 3, I ain't clearing up no rumors this year. The fuck I look like explaining myself to people who was waiting to hear something bad about me in the first place. Otherwise, they wouldn't have believed it. Rule number 4, we're getting rich this year. If you have no dreams and goals and you're always miserable and mad, take your big salty ass over there. Number 5, ain't a tear leaving our eyes this year unless it's tears of joy. All that crying shit is for the birds. We got drunk nights to remember with the people that we won't forget. Now let's go.
But that's not, guys don't care about the little stuff. That's woman stuff. So again, you're measuring a dad. You're measuring a dad being a good dad based on female
I don't
standards.
usually talk about this. When I say that we're living in trends, the messenger talked about when we get out of control or too savage that you live in a beast life. Okay. Our younger people, that children of the future there, are living somewhat of a beast life.
Sister Shahrazad is correct. A lot of us, especially women today, are living a beast life. You're totally outside of your God-given or your natural purpose, and you're only loyal to your baser or your primal instincts and feelings. You lack discernment and you reject morality because it's a form of control. It's self-control, but you don't even want to be controlled by yourself.
Speaking of Sexy Red, her video shoot just recently got shot up.
I saw that.
She owned up that catching an STD and men still be trying to snatch.
I saw that in the corner of her lip over there.
Yeah, she owned up to having an STD.
So she got herpes
And dudes
too.
still be wanting to smash.
They say everybody got herpes.
Hey man, that's on them. I don't know what they got
They say
going
everybody
on.
got a little herpes.
It's like crazy, like everybody got a little crazy.
They don't even check. No, they don't even check for herpes no more.
They
They
say
say everybody
everybody-
got it. Yeah.
Wait a minute, Shawty. Hold on, you said everybody got herpes?
Everybody
Dog?
got a little herpes.
A little herpes?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Shawty's clip. But yeah, she said she got an STD and dudes still be trying to smash.
What kind though?
Dang, she ain't say exactly what one.
She got it.
I guess it's something you can get. You can.
She walk
cure.
around with it.
You can cure. You can cure it like with a pill.
Ugh, man, that's the devil's game, man. That's deliverables again. It is, bro. Them deliverables, man.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, man. They tainting our kids. They tainting the world.
They say Sexy Red might be like an industry plant. She just sitting here to just to mess up black women's image.
It is.
They love her though.
That's horrible. But see, when they only let certain things out the filter,
yeah,
it becomes a language. And so all these years, y'all don't know we've been filtered the good stuff, and they done took all the joy music out, and they done put all the hell music, and all the turn our kids to their narrative. It's like the music industry, the government, the schools. It's like they all on one agenda.
Yeah. Because the new trend now, and I only know about this because they put it out there in the public on the Instagram and the internet and on the Facebook and everything. One of the things that scientists say separates the humans from the animals is that humans mate face to face. Animals mate from the rear.
Transgender boys who might not have their own money to go buy tampons, if they're provided free in the bathroom, it's a huge plus.
Men do not menstruate. Only women menstruate. Now, you can call yourself whatever you want.
Don't menstruate, but trans men do menstruate.
No,
Same
they
as
don't.
non-binary people.
Only women.
Menstruating is not exclusive
Yes,
to
it
cis
is.
women. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
So explain to me as to why my body
if you are,
menstruated at
if
some
your
point.
chromosomes are XX and you're young, you menstruate. If you're XY, you don't.
Correct, but what about trans men and non-binary?
They're
We're
not men.
excluding a whole group of people.
They're women
that
dressed
menstruate.
as men. You are not a man. You pretend to be a man, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. Live your life. Tell me what a man is.
Well, what's a man to you? You define a man for me.
You have chromosomes that are X and Y. That's what a man is.
So why are we just looking at the science of this as an
The
example
science.
when we've learned sex and gender identity are they're completely different things.
They're not completely
They
different.
are completely different.
Completely different words.
And sex is what you're born with, the sexual reproductive organs you have. Gender is what you identify with. They're completely
Well, I don't
different
accept
things.
that distinction. You have to argue for it. You're just giving a conclusion. You're just making it
Well,
up.
it's popular now that that's what they're all doing, mating from the rear and doing all kind of other distasteful things and calling it sex. That's a bad sign. Okay. There's a different connection, as we all know, of face-to-face than another kind of way. People are getting hurt. They're choking each other. They're spitting in each other's mouth, doing all kind of things that would never, ever have been considered as sexual pleasure. There's something wrong in that. I don't know how long they're going to be practicing that, and they're even doing oral sex in people's anus and their behinds, all kind of stuff, crazy stuff. And I'm talking about it because we need to know, and we need to start trying to teach something differently.
Sounds like Shahrazad Ali stumbled upon Sukihana and Sexy Red.
I'm trying to get my coochie stretched. I'm trying to get my coochie stretched and eat a nigga ass. Eat a nigga ass. We be eating niggas ass today in London. Period, baby. I'm trying to get this coochie stretched.
Swords.
Okay, that's not no love. That's not no showing of love. It's that's something crazy, and the girls are accepting it. The young women are being choked, or somebody spitting in their mouth. All kind of insanity things, and they calling it sex. That ain't no sex. I don't know what kind of beast life that is, but that's another trend that I hope passes, because that's taking it to such a low level. Where can it go after that? And how long then will generations think that that's affection? So that's a very bad sign, I think. And that the young women think that that's natural, as I said, that they going along with this, and that the men are tiring really of them at all. They don't even want to look at them. And I'm concerned about that, and I think we all should be.
Yeah, this the 70s, baby. Came up in them 70s, baby. I keep a harem of about 70 ladies, thick hips and afros. This the 70s, baby, yeah. See, this the 70s, baby. Donut straight 70s, baby. We stay fly like the 70s, baby. Blackface and Afro pics, this the 70s, baby, yeah. UL7s ain't gon' fit in my circle. Panoramic swag, geek squad, but no Urkel. Violet bouquet extension pulling on purple, and I'm on my own wave on the clouds that I surf through.